Good morning, dear students. Today we are going to learn scene 2 and 3. Before that, let me do a short recapitulation of scene 1, the Red-Headed League. Scene 1, Holmes asked Watson to accompany him to do the further investigation about Wilson's complaint. Holmes noticed that there is a bank behind Wilson's shop. Holmes informed Watson to meet him at his office at 10 o'clock that night, saying that a serious crime about to be committed, crime meaning illegal activities. Scene 2 talks about the procedure of investigation. That night, Watson met Holmes along with two other men, a Scotland Yard detective named Peter Jones and bank manager named Mr. Merriweather. The four men were waiting at the front door of the bank and near the shop. The four men got ready to catch John Clay, a notorious thief. Suddenly, the stones gave way and a man's hand broke through the walls. Holmes and Detective Jones leaped on the two men. Leaped meaning jumped. They caught first the John Clay, also known as Jabez Wilson, and the other man escaped through. Scene 3. Holmes said Watson how he solved the case. Holmes realized that the villains wanted Wilson away from the shop for some hours every day. Spaulding was willing to work for little money and spend a lot of time in the basement, suggested to Holmes that he was doing something illegal activity in the cellar. Holmes had guessed that Spaulding was digging a tunnel to the bank. To make sure, he hit the ground with a stick to find out whether the cellar was outside shop, but it wasn't. He guessed it must be underground. Since they closed the office of the Red-Headed League, the tunnel must be ready, and Saturday is a good day, and it is suggested that the robbery was imminent, and he was therefore able to make preparations and captured him. The notorious thief was caught by Mr. Holmes and his team. Recapitulation. Dr. Watson visited his friend Sherlock Holmes. During that visit, Dr. Watson hears the unusual story shared by client Mr. Jabez Wilson to his friend Holmes. Jabez Wilson narrated the incident, what happened about his job in the shop, and asked solution to Holmes. Scene 1 talks about Holmes and Dr. Watson moved to Wilson's shop in Saxe-Gobain Square to do the investigation. Scene 2 talks about the procedure carried out to investigate the complaint. Scene 3 Holmes said Watson how he solved the case. Thank you.